He's the guy who's the talk of the town with the restless gun. Don't you bother to fool him around. Keeps the varmints on the run, boy. Keeps the varmints on the run. You may think he's a sleepy type guy, always takes his time. Soon I know you'll be changing your mind when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use a gun. He's the top of the West, always cool, he's the best. He keeps alive with his Colt 45. You won't bother to fool him around when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use a gun. He's the top of the West, always cool, he's the best. He keeps alive with this Colt 45. Who's the guy who's riding to town in the prairie sun? You won't bother to fool him around when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use his gun. He's the guy who's the talk of the town with the restless gun. Don't you bother to fool him around. Keeps the varmints on the run, boy. Keeps the varmints on the run. You may think he's a sleepy type guy, always takes his time. Soon I know you'll be changing your mind when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use a gun.
Alright, Oblivion time. Continue. Grab my protein shake. Alright, here we are in my player home. I haven't changed too much since yesterday. I was mainly like looking up poisons. Yeah. Just checking the volume levels. Yes, poisons. Let's head into town. I've got the, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming too long today, because I've got the itch to make another new character. Every time, like, I learn about, like, every time I, like, more comfortably learn about and understand like a gameplay mechanic, I'm like, well, now that I know how to do this better, I kind of want to start over. Now. So I'm tempted. Part of me is tempted to maybe make a two-handed character. My initial idea was that. You know, I'm playing on the highest difficulty, so I need to be able to tank more damage because I'll be taking more damage. So kind of made sense to pick like a heavy armor and shield. Heavy armor and shield build. But then I kind of found that like using a shield just made the game kind of a bit slower. And it was just kind of like boring to block all the time. So then I made this new character, and I was like, okay, well, I'll, you know, since I learned how to exploit alchemy in a sense, maybe I will just go ahead and like have fun with like a guy using a short sword and a bow. So that's what I've been doing with this guy. But now I'm like, well, now that I really know how effective alchemy is, maybe I could just go ahead and make any sort of build that I want, including two-handed. I was kind of apprehensive about doing a two-handed build because you swing slower with, you know, those weapons, and so you're more open to attack. Which in, like, you know, highest difficulty, you probably don't want to get attacked as frequently, right? That's kind of my my thought about that. But like I said, now that I kind of learned more about how effective alchemy is and the potions and poisons you can make, it feels like I could kind of do just about any melee weapon that I would want. But I do kind of. I mean, this build that I have is still kind of nice. I guess I have like something wrong with me, maybe, where I can't help myself but start over and over and over in RPGs that I play. Let's go to the Imperial Capital. Let's go to the Market District. Since I can use any weapon I want. Ooh, quite a crowd of people.
Best not to go there.
In the land of
So
the
I've
alt.
heard.
Anyone
Seems
looking for
Somerset
work should
Isle
consider the
has become
Fighters
a
Guild.
much more
I
dangerous
hear they're
place.
always looking for recruits.
I've heard others say the same.
Goodbye.
You too.
Yeah, they all done conversing? The whole pack of them?
Hello.
Hello! I guess they're not done yet. Okay.
Get your black horse courier here.
Get your black horse! So if I can use any weapon I want, I don't like the look of, like, the silver short sword that I have. I don't like it that much. It's like too thin and like too kind of like, I don't know, engraved, too fancy looking. I also don't like the look of, is that an iron short sword? That's what I want. Can I buy one of those?
Welcome to.
Let's see.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Perfect. An iron short sword right there. What else was I thinking? I don't like some higher level equipment, like namely like elven equipment. It's like too fancy. Like too gold and like with all sorts of like ornamentation and detail. I don't like it. Whoops.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
So like elven, dwarven, I don't like. I think later we'll get like glass. Too fancy looking for me. Now, like just like a plain kind of typical steel sword is good. Just regular steel I like. The unfortunate thing is in this game I don't think you can these weapons are like not, they can't be made viable at higher levels, I don't think. unlike in Skyrim, where you could have a smithing skill line, so you could sort of use some exploits with like potions to enhance or enchantments to enhance your smithing ability, and then you could just like smith like increasingly higher damage numbers on weapons and armor, so you could use really effectively whatever you want, like at any point in the game, depending on your skill. So they have like 3 types of swords. They have short sword, long sword, and like I guess the two-handed swords, they just call all of them claymores, I guess. Okay, let me buy a let me have a look at the iron short sword. I like how like simple it is. So I want to buy one of those.
Come back and
Come back.
take care.
It does 2 points of damage less. It looks like a nicer, kind of like sturdier, a little bit more of a thick sword. It looks like you can actually swing it and kill something, unlike the silver sword. And as I was trying to say earlier, like after like really leveling my alchemy and coming to understand it more. Ooh, this pack of people still talking.
I've been better.
Captain
No one in the city better at opening
Dougal.
So long.
I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found
Herbal
it.
is going for this.
I've heard others
He's
say
got
the same.
weapons.
Venetia Melisea takes all the merchant complaints in the city.
She must hate her job. People complaining to her
Greetings,
all
Imperial brother.
day.
Farewell.
Good day.
Bye. Hi there.
Have you ever spent the night at the King and Queen Tavern? It's lovely.
It's a little bit
They say they
goofy.
treat all their patrons like royals.
It's a little bit goofy. The the NPC speech system, but I don't think they had something like that in Skyrim. Like anytime you visit like a town or city in Skyrim for the first time, you will like walk past people conversing. But then I feel like every time I go after that, I never hear people talking anymore. Like it's like you hear people have one conversation, that's it. Whereas in this game, like you do kind of see people have the same conversation over and over, but at least they are kind of like repetitively conversing.
Yes?
Yes?
What can I interest you in?
I was just kind of curious to see what they have.
Good day.
Another thing, I like lower tier armors. I don't like the higher tier like light armors. They all look bad, I think.
I'm Bernard. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Similarly, I don't really care for the higher tier heavy armors either. You know, dwarven and, as I said, you know, elven and stuff. They're too like ornate and elaborate. I know that like a lot of players like this sort of thing in RPGs is that they want to look, you know, at higher levels they want to look like magical and powerful, but I kind of prefer like a more simple rustic look. I love the look of the iron set in this game. It's like so, it's like the perfect aesthetic for what I want. My problem is though that I think to make that sort of armor viable, you have to
Farewell.
you have to get into enchanting. And I haven't learned about enchanting yet. I just kind of figured out poisons.
What do you want? Let's do business.
The chainmail set's like okay, I guess. I don't think I've actually seen a chainmail helmet being worn. Let me buy one.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
I've got so much gold, it's crazy. I kind of want to make another Nord character and then just have him wear all fur. It's fitting on a Nord, but probably for no one else.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends! Tell them! Let's go out into the light. Oh, I think I forgot. I was gonna go to the bathroom. I kind of gotta go. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll just kind of add that on top of the list of reasons as to why I might not want to stream too long. This is fine.
Hello there.
You look goofy. Yeah, this chainmail helmet is fine, comparatively speaking. This is like the only hood I've found in the whole game. Is there a clothing store? I think there is a clothing store around here, right? Divine Elegance. This maybe? This might be it? I'm not too sure what they sell here. Yeah, this is probably clothing.
What can I... Need new clothing? I have a fantastic selection.
I really don't like the... so, like, every time you run into characters in this game, or NPCs...
Farewell.
They all have the same voices, so, like, every Nord female has the same voice, every Dark Elf male has the same voice, every Khajiit woman has the same voice, you know, etc. I kind of hate it. Well, I mean, it's dumb and stupid, but totally understandable because you know, when this game first came out, they wanted to try to fit all the data onto an Xbox 360 disc, and they just couldn't. Like, so they had to really limit the, you know, amount of voice lines there were. It would be nice if they could add in a mod for this game where it, like, kind of mixes in some voices from Skyrim. Voices of NPCs. I wouldn't mind that.
What do you
want?
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How
So
may I
whenever
help you?
whenever you talk to a oh, here they've got dwarven weapons, dwarven swords. Yeah, I don't like him. Too shiny looking. The elven weapons look a little bit better than the dwarven weapons. Still not a big fan. I love the look of the iron weapons. But again, iron is like the lowest. So, and especially like on the highest difficulty, like probably you really want to you know, level up your gear as you level up.
You too.
Oh, I wanted to check the magic shop. So yeah, whenever you talk to, like, you know, orc males, they all have the same voice. Or whenever you talk to high elf females, they all have the same voice. And I hate it for that, because if you hate one of the voices, that's all you're going to hear from, like, everyone that looks like them.
Good to see you.
So I hate the high elf female voice, because, like, she just... these women just always sound, like, way too old. It wouldn't be so bad if they just mixed up the voices. Like, you could realistically put any of the voices in this game on any race and they'd all sound fine. Except for maybe Khajiit and Argonians. But other than that, like, mix up all the other races' voices amongst other races. I think that would be fine. It's just like every time I go up to speak to, like, a new high elf woman character or something, I know exactly what she's gonna sound like and I hate it.
Edgar Vautrin.
Purchasing
Let's do
spells.
business.
So, I won't bother learning about enchanting today, but that's really the next thing I'll have to kind of focus on to allow myself to survive better in this game, on the highest difficulty. But like I believe how it works in this game is you need to know the spell, and then you can enchant it onto a, you know, piece of armor or weapon. Like Fortify Magicka. Like you could like learn that spell, and then you'll know how to put it onto a piece of armor.
Goodbye.
I'm curious about how many enchantments you can put onto one thing.
How can I help?
Onto one armor.
Pantheon used to be a questions.
Apparently, he can teach you the basics of lock.
He could teach you the basics. Let's see. I think I'm ready to move on. Oh, didn't equip my bow. Okay. All right. So earlier, after I finished streaming last night, I went and I learned more about well, I mean, yesterday I was trying to learn about potions, and I figured it out. And then I was like, well, the next thing I need to learn about is poisons. So after I learned about the potions that I need to stay alive, you know, restore health potions, and poisons, I earlier today I went and I tested, you know, how successful you could be with, you know, using a lot of potions and a lot of poisons to fight enemies, and it works actually quite well. So let's see if I can demonstrate. Maybe we can go over. Maybe we can start here. I know there's like two bandits on the island across from here. So I'll demonstrate what I mean. So, you know, on the highest difficulty level, you take more damage and you can also deal less damage. So you want to try to find a way so that you can increase your damage that you're dealing and, you know, survive the damage that you're taking, right? So, the way that I do it, or the way that I've worked out that I can do it, is, ooh, there's a troll over there. Damn, those things are so freaky looking. They're, like, actually quite scary. They are, like, actually pretty terrifying, trolls. They look like a kind of, like, scarier Sasquatch, almost, and they make pretty scary noises. Let's go over, but like with my new method of fighting enemies, they're not so bad. So, to survive getting attacked, I use a lot of health potions, and to deal more damage, I apply a poison onto my weapon. And I figured out how to make poisons quite effectively. Is that you just got to get. To make health potions and poisons, you really just need 2 ingredients. You need, you know, 2 ingredients that both can damage health for a poison, and 2 ingredients that can restore health for a potion. And once you know where to find them, you can make both of these things quite easily. So it takes a little bit of farming, but once you got like a ton of ingredients, you're good to go. Especially, and I mentioned this yesterday, but I think I've heard that leveling up your alchemy is like the easiest. It's one of the easier skills to level up, I've heard. So, you know, at master alchemy level, you can make potions from a single ingredient, and at expert level, you always craft an additional potion. So for every like 1 ingredient, or sometimes if you need 2 ingredients, you'll always make 2 potions. So alchemy is very effective in this. Okay, so let me show you how I fight. So, you know, I'll pop a quick save, and then I'll open my my quick select menu, and then I'll equip a poison on my weapon. And the poisons in this only work on 1 hit. So you equip the poison, you run over, hit once, back up. I think poison, like 1 poison's good enough to kill a troll. I tried this earlier. Yep, there he goes. See? Easy. Damn, these things are scary. If I saw this in real life, I would, like, shit myself and die. Okay, so there you go. That's how easy combat can be. I think that actually trolls might be especially weak to poison, because I was testing out killing a few different things with poisons, and a lot of other enemies that I've. Oh shit! This guy's kind of kicking my ass. See, if I take too much damage, I back up, pop a couple potions, and then run back. There you go. Not too bad. See, and then my health is pretty much right back at normal. There's a slaughterfish. Guess I'll kill him. So yeah, that's effectively how I'm going to be doing combat, is I deal damage with poison, which effectively is like I hit an enemy once, see if I'm doing enough damage. If not, equip poison again, hit them again. And yeah, that's how it goes. Alright, so here's a bandit up here, Khajiit man, I think. So, quick save, equip a poison, run over. Okay. Poison again. That should be enough to kill him. Or her. She healed though, so maybe not. Oh, there you go. Okay. I popped the potion while I was waiting. And there you go, they're dead. I'm playing on the max difficulty. The game is now easy. However, I was testing, I was like, going around the map. I was going to like some locations that I had accidentally discovered, like as I was looking for potion ingredients. Couple caves, a couple other places, and so I came across this one cave, and I was going through it, and I was testing killing the enemies in the cave with poisons, and I came across one enemy that I just couldn't deal with. Will of the Wisps. It's like a glowing ball of energy, and they chase you. And then when they get in range of you, they like sap all of your health and fatigue. And poisons are not effective against them because they're sort of like a ghost type enemy. So I haven't even fought any ghosts in this game yet. So I don't know if poisons would be effective on them. And also, I'm kind of curious about skeletons as well. I feel like probably poison wouldn't work on a skeleton, but I haven't seen any yet in this game. I mean, I've been playing this for 2 weeks, but I've been mostly spending that time creating characters and then farming alchemy or grinding alchemy levels. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when I come across or when I come up against enemies like that. Quite likely, I'll just have. I'm sure there are other poisons that I could apply that would like damage magicka or something. So, like, very possibly, I'll just have to look into, like, different types of poisons. But I have, like, I'm using, like, the, like, simplest poisons right now. I read that, like, probably it's better to invest, like, because you could make some, like, seriously OP poisons in this game that, like, do, like 4 different effects on an enemy, like, fire damage, frost damage, damage health, weakness to magic, whatever. But realistically, you only need to have like the simplest effect of a poison, and then just make like it's better to like make simple like a fuck ton of simple poisons rather than like a little bit of like really effective poisons. Because obviously you're only you're gonna be fighting a lot of enemies, so it's easier to just make like a ton of like easy poisons. So that's what I've done. I made the simplest poison there is. Let's kill this guy now. Or girl. Whoops. Give her a second poison there. Think that ought to be enough to kill her. She healed. Her health's still going down. There you go. Sucker. I thought she had a, oh, it's under her leg. I thought she had glass arrows. That's what I was looking at. Okay. Here's a book. Take that. Also at this point in the game, I recognize that I should be, grabbing every alchemy ingredient I can find. Now, the first day that I really got to play this game, and on stream, I was going through this dungeon because it's the first like thing that you see when you come out into the open world. So I went through this dungeon on my first day, and like I had a hell of a hard time to kill any of the enemies in here. So what I did was I dragged them all outside, or I had them chase me outside, and I would stand up here and I would just hit them with arrows with my bow. So that strategy is I guess easy and kind of low low effort because you don't have to. You just have to like stand out of reach of them and just keep shooting arrows into them. But it also takes a long time. Oh, what wants to kill me now? Mud crab. Alright, so let's go in here and I guess I'll see how effective I really am against enemies. Oh, I keep forgetting, one of the reasons why I like to do, like one-handed weapons instead of two-handed weapons is because I like going through dungeons with a torch, because it feels kind of more natural. Feels more realistic to go into a dungeon with a torch in one hand and a sword in the other. Okay, I know there's a guy right down here, so let's pop a poison. Who's there? Alright, I hit him. He's just like a level 1 bandit, I think. Or that is to say he's like not a bandit marauder or a bandit ringleader or a bandit bowman. So I used 1 poison on him. It hasn't done much damage on him. Did he heal? I used another poison on him. Okay, this is kind of my strategy. You could argue... Oh, he looked like he used, like, something to dispel the poison or something. Yeah, I think he's using, like, some sort of, like, a way to unpoison himself, maybe. Yeah, it looks like he's unpoisoning himself. I don't know what that effect is, though. He'll run out of magic or something. Ouch. Ow, damn. Healing myself. Poison. Come on. Okay, he was kind of slowly losing health. I don't know what enemies use to like undo the effects of a poison, but I have seen that before. Another enemy down these stairs, if I remember. Yeah. Okay, I used 2 poisons on her. There you go. How much am I carrying? I'm already at 294 pounds. Whoops. Activated some sort of a trap. Should be like a guy or 2 up here, if I remember right. Okay, I've coated my sword in a poison. Might as well just double poison these people. Oh, shit! Actually, what did...
It's free. What do you want?
Ah, come on. Ah, that bitch. She wasn't even, she was like, shooting arrows at me, but she didn't even have, the animations shooting arrows. Oh, I thought I saw her go this way.
Take that!
Take that!
You move like a take that!
What's
Okay.
the matter?
Gotta get out of the, range of that bow lady.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Jump on my sword. You gonna go down or what? Forgot I should be potioning.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Ah, how are you not dead yet?
Is the baby gonna... I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. I've fought blood crabs more than you.
You do realize I've been holding
You'll
back.
never take me down.
Are red guards more? Oh shit!
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Are red guards more resistant to poison or something? Maybe they have like a skill that does that. Let's see. Oh shit! She just died as she walked out. Alright, she's about to go down. Ah. Okay, I think I'm at a point maybe where I can't take everything that I want to. Oh, what did she have like a glass dagger? I think in Skyrim they fixed this where like even the weapon, yeah, there we go. Even the weapon that they're holding would like stay in their inventory. Whereas this time, in this game, the weapon they're holding just falls on the ground next to them. Kind of annoying. Gotta search for it. Okay, another lady with a bow.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Alright, let's watch that health decrease. There you go. My apparel's broken as well. Arrows of the Cold? Really? Elven bow. Iron arrow. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm kind of concerned about being able to carry everything that I want to. Ooh, a glass arrow. My torch ran out. Oh, I've got to repair my. I was thinking, like, what am I? I'm thinking, I'm missing something. I got to repair my my shit. Wow, they like really break my equipment. God damn. Then I might as well. I kind of like I'll repair my equipment that I'm using, and then I'll be like, well, I might as well raise my armor skill by repairing everything. There you go. I just don't worry about all the repair hammers I'm breaking. So I raised my alchemy level to 100, but I only have expert level alchemy crafting equipment. So I need to find master level equipment, and I was like looking up where to find that, because I thought maybe they'd appear in stores eventually, but I think you actually have to find them in dungeons. So another reason why I actually have to invest in combat. Is there a guy in here? I think there is, right? No? There's nobody in here. I'll take all of these Welkind stones. They might be kind of a bit on the heavy side compared to other loot. Oh, one thing I can do is I can sleep in here, and I can raise my level. I think I ought to be far enough away. How to be far enough away from other enemies. You have ascended to level 17. Life isn't over. You can still get smarter, or cleverer, or more experienced, or meaner, but your body and soul just aren't going to get any younger. Okay, let's see. I'll raise my... I think I'll raise my willpower. Willpower and... try to bring everything to 75 maybe. Speed and agility. Probably would have been better if I raised my strength, so I can carry more out of this dungeon, but oh well. How much am I carrying right now? 308. Out of 350. I would like it if this quick menu would show like how many of each item I have. Like, how many of those poisons do I have left? 62. So I've already gone through like 20 of those poisons.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's there?
Regular bandit. Okay, I put 2 poisons in her. She should go down in a minute. There you go. Yeah, if I'm fight, it's actually quite nice to fight enemies that are using two-handed because they swing so slow. So I can kind of get in, hit them, and get out. I keep forgetting another thing I can do is quick dodge. So it's more like Dark Souls.
Where are you?
What are my various combat skills at? Marksman 31, Blade 46. I've heard that when you're using poison, it makes a bit more sense to use a bow. I could understand that, I think. Because you're trying to, you know, not engage in direct combat constantly with enemies anyway.
Where are you?
Okay, I put poison on my bow for a second time. Bandit ringleader. Kind of put myself in a bit of a corner. Will this be like the 4th poison? Think that's enough? No, I think I need to. Oh, he's got like an enchanted weapon. I think I've got to poison him maybe once or twice more. A lot of health on this guy. Wonder if that's enough. Might be. Yep, it almost looked like he tripped and died. Okay. He has an iron claymore. I want to see the effect on that iron claymore. He also had a glass longsword. A glass longsword weighs 40 pounds? He had some elven armor. Greaves of spell absorption. That might not be too bad. Take that. Let me have a look at that claymore he was using. Where is it? I'm pretty sure I grabbed it. Oh, there it is. Iron Claymore. I thought it was enchanted because he hit me and it did like frost damage. I wonder if he used like a spell. Okay, I think there's another one down there. Kind of silly that in this game, enemies don't react when you attack their friends. Oops. Ah, damn. Unlike in Skyrim. Still kind of using hit and run tactics, but at least I'm killing enemies a lot faster and with less effort. Yeah, that'll kill him. Or her. Okay. What do they got? Not much. Elven axe. Higher tier weapons weigh like a stupid amount. I think that's all the enemies in this area. Yep, seems to be. All right. I think there might be 2 or 3 left in this last area. Stick to the shadows. I've heard one of the better effects to apply to enemies is paralyze, because, you know, they can't do anything. But if you're already doing, like, not much damage, then, you know, what's the point? You could have, like, a poison with, like, multiple effects, though. And I think, as I'm kind of demonstrating, poisons do stack. Don't heal. Ah, there you go. Okay. Oh, had a poison, eh? Glass Warhammer. Weighs 75 pounds. I'm not carrying that out of here. Was that the only enemy? Might have been. Iron Warhammer here. Yep, that's it. I can't embarrass myself with picking these locks like DSP. 40 gold. Okay. Last time I came to this dungeon, I didn't touch this. I think this is supposed to be like the main treasure. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Like, I thought you were supposed to get, like, one of those, like, magical stones. I forget what the other one is called. I picked up Welkin stones, but there's, like, another one that's more powerful or something. Okay. Well, I did it. I cleared this whole dungeon with poison. So see how effective it can be on the highest difficulty? Yes. I am very capable now. How much am I carrying? 335. That weighs 4 pounds. I'll sell that. Okay. I will take all that. Ebony arrows I'm starting to find. These are all quite light. I can sell that and that. I can't carry that, and I can't carry that. How much am I carrying now? Yeah. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I can take. Well, poison is very effective. How much more do I have? 49. So that's probably enough to go through, like, one more dungeon. You go through a lot. Because you can't just... It doesn't take just one to kill enemies. Because the potions that I'm using are like the simplest... Or sorry, the poisons that I'm using are like the simplest poisons you can make. Also, I gotta say, I haven't had like any crashes in this game. I think I had like one crash very early on, but I haven't had any for like a long time. I don't even really remember the last time I had a crash. Okay, let's go back to my hometown, as it were. What time of day is it? 9 a.m. Perfect. Sell all the crap I picked up.
Well met.
Well then. Let's see. Bartering.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Let's see. Blacksmith's pants. Breeches.
An excellent bargain. You got
Chainmail, sell that.
That's a good deal. That's more than I usually.
That's more
seems a fair
than I
price.
bargained for. Sell that.
That seems a fair price.
Sell that. Sell that. Sell that.
Thank you.
I forgot that I, in my player house, I've been stashing some weapons. Some weapons and armor I've been picking up, so I want to see. Before I sell more, I want to.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
You look like a shrew. Oh, I forgot. I don't like the look of like elvish stuff. Got an elven bow. As I've demonstrated with poison, it really doesn't matter what your weapon is that you're using, because you're just putting poison on it anyway. This is my weapon drawer. Let's dump in all my arrows. No, I don't want daggers. Let's see. So I'll keep my silver short sword in there as well. Iron claymore. Oh yeah, I wanna take this outside and give it a few swings. See what it looks like and feels like. Let's see, and then what have I got in this drawer? I do not yet have any mithril gloves. So I'll throw those in there, and I'll throw that in there and that. Okay. Oh, and then I also keep all my alchemy ingredients in here. Oh, I know what I want to do next. I know. Okay. Someone on TikTok said, what kind of game are you playing? This is Oblivion. It is a open world action RPG. I don't think I waited too long to respond to that message on TikTok. Kids these days. Short attention spans. Okay, let's have a look at this Iron Claymore. I kind of, in general, don't like the look of weapons or swords, particularly with like a not a straight look to them. I prefer these kind of swords. Just a classic, straight sword, as they call them. You know, no weird jagged edges. I guess the idea of having like a jagged sort of sword, like the one you see in game here, is like maybe it's like you can like maybe cleave people like that maybe. Surely it's not meant to act like a saw. I think that the jagged look is a bad idea. No, actually, I guess the idea is that you have to, like, if you're fighting unarmored opponents, you want to probably cut them up as much as possible. So all the jagged edges and things probably, you know, cause a lot more damage. But if you're fighting someone in armor, it doesn't matter. So there's kind of an interesting history in medieval Europe. They had like a sort of medieval arms race where progressively soldiers and knights would get more and more heavy armor and, you know, thicker steel plating and stuff like that, and like better protection in various places. So to combat that, weapons also had to be designed in a way that could pierce armor better. So I think one of the benefits of straight swords and broadswords was just their shape was just kind of good at piercing light armor, you could say. But there came a point where swords just couldn't, you know, get through, you know, standard iron or steel armor at a point. So I think then typically a lot of combat would kind of involve more blunt weaponry, maces, flails, morning stars. And then once you knocked a knight down, then you would get on top of him and you'd pull out like a little dagger, and then you'd stab him like under his helm or like through the armpit or something. It's not too slow. It's not so bad, especially considering that when I go fighting, mainly I just put a poison on my blade anyway. So if you just need to worry about hitting an enemy once, it's not a big deal.
I hope
I can help.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
So maybe I like the look of, I think, an iron short sword better in this game, but I think I like the look of a steel claymore more.
Bye.
I do like that they're called claymores in this game, the two-handed swords. That's the sword of my people. The sword of the Scots. I did a DNA, or my family did a DNA test a year or two ago and found that we had like a little over 50% Scottish DNA, and then like 20% was like English Irish, and then like 20% was like France, you know, 20-ish, like under 20% was like English Irish, and then under 20% was like French German, and then like 1% is Scandinavian because of all the rape. The Viking invasions, you see. I do like this town of Bravo. Very rustic. The lucky old lady. Activate. You reach up, kiss the lucky old lady on the cheek, and hope you'll get your wish. Yay! Do I look at my magic effects? Yeah, active effects. Old lady's luck. Fortify luck. For 1,000 seconds. 10 points. That's not bad. Why does it say 10 feet? 10 points, 10 feet? Oh, yeah, I know what I want to do. Oh, wait. I had to sell off. I want to sell off. One thing at a time. I want to sell off some things.
Well met.
Well.
What can I interest you in?
I want to sell that,
A
and
good
that,
and
and
extra
that,
fine transaction.
and that, and that, and that.
That seems a fair price.
I guess that's okay.
That's more than I usually pay.
That's more than I bargained for. What if there's something wrong with my chat or something? No, I don't think there is. Nobody's chatting with me because there's some technical issue. My stream isn't working. That's why there's no chatters. I think everything should be fine. I'm not seeing any reason for there to be any technical issues. Oh, I need more. Whoops, no, I don't want to sell. I can sell these though. And that.
Come back.
Come back.
Be seeing you.
Please. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this hood. It's no good. Maybe I'll just take it off. You've got no weapon in your hands, buddy. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my house and drop off a couple more items. And then, what I'd like to do is go get a follower. Okay, what am I putting away? I was gonna grab more hammers, I think. Yeah. Don't have too many hammers left. Oh, I remember. I was also gonna grab fire salts. Okay. I believe we need 3. So fire salts I thought would be harder to come by, but you just find them in alchemy shops just as you level up. Okay, we can go. So my girlfriend told me, you know, because she's played more Oblivion than I have, so I asked her, where do you get fire salts? And she tells me, you have to get them by killing flame atronachs. And I was like, oh, really? Because I feel like seeing flame atronachs is going to be like kind of like quite a bit later in the game. And, you know, I'm also on master difficulty, so it'd be hard to kill anything, let alone scary flame atronachs. And I looked up where you can find fire salts, and it said in the world there are like 5 fire salts you can find around, just like sitting around. And I thought, okay, I could steal some, and like there were only 3 that were like easily accessible, relatively. So I was like, well, that's kind of convenient. I could just go steal those 3. Now, the reason we need fire salts... Well, okay, again, in the end, I didn't need to, there's no need to steal fire salts, because... like I said, you just kind of... As you level up, you just find them in alchemy stores. And then, you know, if you're grinding out alchemy levels, you have you're making a ton of potions, so you're making a ton of gold, so you can just buy them, easy. Like, I have, like, no problem with gold right now. Now the reason that we need fire salts is because I want to go make a friend, and we're gonna go to that tower that you saw on the mountain over there. And in that tower, that tower is part of a DLC called the Wizard's Tower, and in that tower is a potential player home, with a lot of kind of useful stuff in there. One interesting, useful thing in that tower is there are some altars where you can make where you can make a friend, basically. Oh, this might not be the correct way up here. Yeah, I think I might have to find a way around. You can basically make a friend. So, there are 3 altars. There's a ice altar, a fire altar, and a storm altar. And if you bring the correct materials, you can make a permanent follower in the form of a flame atronach, ice atronach, or storm atronach. And, you know, clearly one of those atronachs is better than the others. So that's why I'm bringing fire salts. We're gonna go make a friend. I've been adventuring alone enough. Unfortunately, in this game, compared to Skyrim, there are very few like follower options. The follower options in this game mainly kind of revolve around what guilds you're in. So you could have some mage followers if you become the head of the mages guild, or like a grandmaster wizard or something. And then you can also. This is looking kind of treacherous. If you join the Dark Brotherhood and complete the Dark Brotherhood storyline, then you can also have some assassin followers. This really doesn't feel like the right way. Let's see if I can't jump up here anyway. Skyrim style. I guess in all the Elder Scrolls games you can kind of do this. But I played Skyrim the most. Oh, it looks like I'm making it. So Mages Guild followers, Dark Brotherhood, Assassins followers. There's another DLC where you can, like, get your own castle. So you can have, like, some, like, knight followers. In the Knights of the Nine DLC. In the Knights of the Nine DLC, once you complete that quest line, you can get some more knight followers, and that's kind of it. You just kind of get like these nameless people that are more they have more like titles than names. You can sort of get temporary named followers, but like they're kind of like not meant to be permanent. Like I said, temporary. So they kind of just follow you around for like a quest, right? So you're supposed to kind of like escort them somewhere, and then like you let them go. But you know, there's like a handful of quests in this game where you can get these temporary followers, escort them somewhere, and then let them go on their way. Or you could choose not to complete the quest and just oh, my athletics increased. Sprinting now consumes slightly less fatigue. Gee, thanks. Or you could choose not to complete their quest and just keep them as like a permanent follower. Mountain ranges covered in snow. Nice. It's a very nice view from up here. Frostcrag Spire. I've arrived at Frostcrag Spire. I should make my way inside this curious but extraordinary tower. This is for a DLC. What's cool is that in the original Oblivion, when you first come out of the tutorial dungeon, the tutorial sewer, you are assaulted with like 10 or so messages saying like, this DLC's been installed, this DLC's been installed, this DLC's been installed. Telling you like, oh, go do this, go do that, because like now you have this content. But that's kind of like, it's like pretty lame, because it breaks your immersion, right? Once you enter into the world, you kind of just want to like, be left to your own devices to explore. But the game like kind of just like assaults you with like 10 messages all in a row, so it's kind of annoying. But in this game, in this remake, they don't do that. So they have all the DLC, but with none of the annoying, in-your-face kind of messages about it. So, we're gonna go make a friend. You open the door with the key. Here's a book. I don't really care. So this tower has like a couple levels in it. Nothing too interesting. There's like a floor that has a bunch of alchemy ingredients. There's a floor that I think is like an area where you can like display a bunch of your collected items and treasures. And that's kind of it. There's supposed to be like an area where you have like a bedroom or something, but you have to go into town and buy... You have to go to the Imperial City and buy all of the furniture, which I don't really want to do. I don't want to live here. It's too fancy for me. And I'm also not a wizard. Anyway, so we go over to the Atronach altar, and you see there's 3 shrines or altars. And we're going to make a friend out of one of them. So let's do that. What type of Atronach do you wish to summon? Flame. Oh, that's it? Thought it might be more fancy than that. Well, there's my Flame Atronach. Oh yeah. Kind of freaky face-wise, though. Well, I'm very curious to see how effective she is in battle. So let's go test her out. Does she follow me, or maybe like while in this tower she just stands there? Is the Atronach supposed to follow? How do you... Oh. Follow. So what I'm supposed to do is click on it. Okay. Follow. Follow, wait, and dismiss. Those are the 3 options. Well, it's good that you can just tell them to wait somewhere, I guess, if you need them to. Alright. Let's find some prey for her. Being that she's an NPC, she should do, like, reasonable damage to enemies, whereas I just basically do none. Right. So... oh, if I remember right, just kind of outside of Bruma, there should be some bandits. That should be a good test. her method of flying is like, ooh, a little silly. With a follower or companion, that means less fighting for me. Potentially no fighting, potentially. So I don't have to waste my potions and poisons as much. But that means I'm also not leveling combat skills. I wonder if it was foolish of me to, Alright, awful slow follower. Wonder if it was foolish of me to make a like armor skill one of my major skills, considering that are those bandits there? Those ought to be bandits, right? Alright, go get him. Considering that I don't want to be getting hit too much. Let's see. How quickly do they get killed? You better be worth the fire salts that I paid for you.
Now you will know pain.
I don't know who's winning.
Die.
Oh, there's her health. What's her health at? Bandit Bowman. She's not doing a whole lot of damage. So maybe I ought to help. She did kill. All right. Damn it. I should just sit here and wait. And I like it's a good test. I thought, okay, maybe I should help. But it's also a good test to see what happens. It's a good test to see what happens if she loses all her health. It's also a good test to see if she can actually take 2 enemies at once. Go get him. Alright. Can she take 2 at once?
What's the matter? Get
The fuck?
Go. What do I care?
Go. What do I care? They staggered her too much. Oh, he dropped dead already. Alright, she's about to drop dead too. That's what that guy did. Search. Do I get my... I don't even get my fire salts back? Sheesh. She do have a nice booty, though. Shouldn't the fire go out reasonably? Okay. I think I'll reload the save. I mean, flame fire salts are not that hard to acquire, so it's not a big deal. If I have to, that's not where the quick save was. Fire salts aren't that hard to acquire if I need to. If I need to get more. All right. Well, let's see if we like work together. That should be a better method. Can I hurt her?
Let's get this over with.
Yes. Yes.
You're pathetic. That the best you can do?
All right, there. I put poison on both of them. Maybe this way, like, I could just use, like, 1 poison per person. Okay. How much health does she have left? I can't really tell. Well, it seems like that's not so bad. Dwarven bow. What is this with the... What is this symbol? Dwarven bow. It's... Oh, what? It's a poisoned bow? What does that mean? Does it, like, always fire poison shots or something? Let me just take all of your stuff. Elven battle axe. I think this lady had a dagger. Not too sure where that dropped though. Yeah, I can't see. Oh, here it is. I think those bandits are kind of based like in a nearby cave or something. I don't want to like explore a full cave at the moment, however. Let's see. I was just trying to look at what this, what these ingredients do. It would be nice if I could also... You can get some, so I was mentioning some followers you can get. In the, Shivering Isles DLC, I think once you complete that storyline, you can also get, I think, a Saint follower and or a Seducer follower. I might... Here, I'll look that up right now. Can you get both? One of each? So I can have just, whole bunch of wenches, a whole bunch of demonic wenches following me. Let me see here. Oblivion followers. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, the Adoring Fan is a is a permanent follower as well, but he doesn't. He won't fight. He just follows you to watch you. Golden Saint and Dark Seducer. Let's see. Can you have both? I don't know. I'm trying to like read these wiki articles. These wiki pages. It's not too clear. Okay, okay. You can have a sort of another temporary follower, and I kind of want to learn more about this one. Well, sorry, yeah, a temporary follower, but if you choose not to complete their quest, they are a permanent follower, technically. Let's see. Jaden Hall. There might actually just be a very sort of lengthy quest line behind this. Damn, this is a long quest line. I thought this was actually just supposed to be like a Fighters Guild quest, but it looks like it's actually kind of a long Fighters Guild quest. Okay. Well, at the very least, this Atronach follower is handy. Can I see how much damage that does? Oh, I'm losing health from that. That's interesting. But we don't share a health bar, I don't think. Well, maybe that sort of is meant to discourage me from fighting it. Let's see. Let me go. I want to go to Braville. And then I want to see, like, where I can go to join the Fighters Guild.
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. I doubt any of the townspeople would acknowledge the Atronach with me, because it came from a DLC. So nothing from the base game ought to acknowledge. Damn, that's bright.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Greetings.
Where do I... Who?
We're looking for recruits.
Yeah, join.
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in
thought it was
Anvil,
pronounced Choral.
or Burs Grokash in Shadenhall. Take care.
Let's go to Choral then. Coral? Why have the H there? Oh, can't fast travel inside. Okay. I'm just curious, like, to see, like, how long it might take to get to this, this quest line I want to
Do
do.
you ever do any shopping?
Do you ever do it? If I kind of get the impression it might take too long, I might go off and do something else. Are you the head of this guild hall?
Greetings. How may I help you?
Join.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. Are you interested?
Yes.
Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. You should report to either Azan. You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild as you complete contracts and fulfill. Be aware, though, that your
Who gives me
See
contracts?
Azan in Anvil or Berggrokash in Shadenal for contracts.
Okay, literally the two other places that I could have gone have contracts, but not this place. I guess we'll go to Shadenhall, which is where I was playing last week. I wonder if the contract that he's going to send me on is the same one that I was working on last time. I'd like to try out some more combat on my new Atronach. Where is this Grogab bag barg that I need to speak to? This guy.
You here looking for work?
Yes, contract.
I suppose I've got something for you.
Oh, it's the same. It is the same. It's the same thing.
Move your ass, boot.
Move your ass! He also gave me a steel warhammer. Let's see. Quests. Desolate Mine. Okay. So I was struggling with that quest last week. Because you gotta go to this mine and kill a bunch of goblins.
How are you?
How dare you? So let's see. Gotta go through the mine and kill a bunch of goblins. Let's see if I struggle with it again. Here, let me get a horse while I'm at it. Gonna be testing out a bunch of stuff today, I guess.
What is it now?
Do you sell
I own
horses?
the Black Waterside.
Yes, buy a horse.
The black horses of Shadenhall are the finest
Black
in all
horses.
of
5,000 gold. 5,000 gold's a lot. I'll do it.
You won't regret it. Go out to the corral. Mivrina will have your new black horse saddled and ready for you.
Money means nothing to me. New black horse saddled and ready for you. My black horse. Mine. Horse riding looks pretty good in this. In Skyrim, it kind of felt goofy. And, like, the best horse riding in a game is obviously in, like, Red Dead. But, like, this feels pretty good, too. I think you probably move faster than running on horseback. And I think there might not be any stamina drain. Ooh. Ooh. How do we get down? My follower isn't following me too easily, though. How do I get down off this horse? It's a jump. Oh, double tap. Get him, horsey. Alright, one down. So it looks like the horse really only cares to fight if it's being attacked. I guess that's reasonable. Did it not have a staff? It had a dwarven short sword. How much am I carrying? I don't really want to grab it. Alright, into the mine. Alright, Goblin Mine, round 2. Hopefully, I'm gonna make sure these guys don't die this time.
You must
Weapon shipment.
get the weapon. You too.
Ah. Excellent. I love.
Blade, good sword.
I'm waiting.
You're the one.
Weapon shipment. Give hammer.
Okay.
We should now clear the mine of goblins. Alright, let's go get some goblins! Get in there. So now I've got effectively 4. Got effectively 4 followers.
Do your worst.
Get that goblin. Good. Alright, 1 gobbo down.
Am I supposed to be impressed? I've fought mudcrabs more fearsome than you.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I guess, like, this quest is designed in a way to specifically let me take on some goblins.
Never take me
My perils about to break.
You're pathetic. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
I wonder if there's like a fire damage system where like you burn. You know what I mean? Are all of my companions okay? I only see the 2 of them. I wonder where the 3rd one went, this bow lady. Whoa. That was a trap that almost got me. So there's 1 fighter up, 2 fighter up. 3 fighters are up. Guess that's not all the goblins. Oh, wait. Alright. Guess that's not all the goblins. Alright, it is all the goblins. 1 fighter.
Well, they're all taken care of now. Good going.
Good going. Alright, we did it. I'm playing on the highest difficulty, and we took care of all the goblins with really no effort. Also, some of my armor is about to break. Yeah, this is the right way out. Alrighty. I believe my horse ought to follow me wherever I go. Okay, so we're gonna return to town. I guess I'm not in like dire need of a torch. They're kind of like nice to have. Like, I'm just saying that, like, you know, because, like, if I wanted to use a two-handed weapon instead of a one-handed weapon, it's not such a... It's not such an issue. Oh, here he is.
Haven't you taken care of?
Yeah, I did.
You got the weapons there and cleared the mine with no casualties. Better than I expected from you.
And a little bonus, he said. Alright, contract.
Nothing now, not at your rank.
Go see Azan and Anvil.
You have done well, sir. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Farewell.
To Anvil! We'll do a couple Fighters Guild quests, I guess. I think that maybe the way that these, like... The way that these, the way these guild quest lines work is that you do sort of like these smaller quests, these contracts, and then they give you like a larger quest that has kind of more depth to it, I would assume.
How goes it?
Who am I looking to speak? Oh, this guy.
I'm Azan, head of the Anvil
contract.
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience.
Rats in her house?
A contract for you? Take care.
Wait.
A pleasure.
Rats?
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck. Go take care of the rats.
I gotta go kill rats in somebody's house. Talk about a classic RPG quest, minor quest at that. Okay, quests. Rat problem. Told me of a contract in Anvil with Arvina Theles. I should speak to her about a problem with her rats in her basement. Open in map. What's this way? Rat problem indeed. Is this the lady who goes, "Oh, my poor little rats"?
Oh, my poor little rats. Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild. Good. I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement. That's right. Rats. In my basement. And something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something. I don't know what.
It's a little bit funny. They kind of like turn the rats in the basement sort of trope on its head.
Please get to the basement and find out what's happening.
So instead of killing the rats, you have to stop the rats from being killed. It's interesting. Basement here. Something is killing them. A troll. Mountain lion. A starving mountain lion. Oh, pff, okay. My Atronach killed it in like one hit. I've killed a mountain lion in Arvina Theles' basement. They must be sneaking in through a hole in the wall somewhere. I should tell Arvina what has happened. Must be sneaking in through a hole in the wall somewhere. Sure. Well, it'd be nice if that was the end of this quest. Because killing like one mountain lion in like some lady's basement in the city versus like a whole mine filled with goblins is
What have you
easy.
found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there?
Yep.
A mountain lion? In my basement?
In my basement?
How? Oh, that's not possible. But it happened. Oh, what if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do. Please, go find Pinarus. And those mountain lions.
Guess it wasn't going to be as simple as one mountain lion. That's still kind of crazy that like a big cat, a big cat is sneaking into somebody's house to kill and eat rats, giant rats, And then there's like more of them around somewhere. You.
Pinnerus Inventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman.
Pinnerus. Would you like to see my penis?
Mountain lions? Here. Odd.
That face.
If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good and maybe make that old nut feel better. Let's go hunting.
It's got crazy expressions.
Greetings.
That's probably why there aren't too many followers that you can get in this game. Ooh. That could be a problem later. Ooh, you know what? I kind of like these,
Good. State your business.
I kind of like these, this uniform. I might want to get one. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Might want to steal one from somewhere. Alright, hurry it up. Ah, sheesh. There aren't going to be any mountain lions just walking around the city. Pinarius Inventius. He Inventius the Pini. The Pinar. Yeah, it was obvious we would have to go outside of town.
Good morning.
Is it daytime or nighttime? I can't tell if it's dawn or dusk. It's early in the day. There's Mike the Liar. Wasn't I here yesterday? Saw him here yesterday? Okay, is it? Okay, there he goes. So long, Mike. I assume we're gonna go to this nearby cave, Hrota Cave. Still, I'd prefer if this guy could maybe pick up the pace. It's kind of neat if this place is called the Gold Coast because maybe the fields are more yellow. With, like, sort of dead-looking grass. Dead or dry, I don't know.
If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this.
That's, Oh, what?! They're all just literally right here. Okay. I can't imagine there's more than 4 of them. They're all right here. And try and take them all down quick before they can kill him.
Let's get this over with.
Is that... I hope that's literally it. Just 4 mountain lions all hanging out right here.
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of.
We had to walk slowly all the way over here for that? Sheesh. So I fast traveled over here. Is that my horse? Yeah, okay. So I guess when you fast travel to a town, your horse just automatically is in the stable. That's good. Makes sense. Oh. Let me get a better look at this uniform here. So there aren't too many armor options in this game, comparatively. So I'm just kind of like, I've been looking around at like different armors.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
You look like a shrew. So I just been kind of like thinking about like what armor I might want to go with later on. That looks okay, I guess. There are better options. I think I especially like the iron armor set so far. Okay, let's go tell this crazy lady her rats are going to be safe. And then we'll find out like what the progression of this Fighters Guild quest line might look like.
You've got to take care of those mountain lions.
I did. Calm down.
You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't. There's one in my basement right now. Go get it.
All right. Twist. Kind of a bit of a twist. I thought I took care of all the mountain lions. Like, did one slip by us? Oh, there he is. Alright, well, that's that. I've killed the second mountain lion in Arvina Thelis' basement. I should tell Arvina. How many rats does she have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. I'm glad that they kind of... I'm glad that they do have that, that detail. Instead of, you know, one solution is killing all the mountain lions. The other solution would be to fix the hole in your wall.
Thank the gods you killed that thing. Oh, this is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that Quillweave next door.
That's Quillweave?
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to.
That's Quillweave.
Please save my little rats.
So this is, like we're gonna have to be like following somebody kind of quest. Did she say like follow her, find out what she's up to? Something like that. Quillweave's house? Is that what that said? Is this her name? Like, her last name is Quillweave? No, she's an Argonian.
Quillweave. I've had some success selling stories about the lives of the lower and criminal classes.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof.
It'd be better if she was like a Khajiit. You know, sending like big cats into somebody's basement.
Be seeing you.
That would be funny. So what do I... Let me check my quest log, maybe. Seeing her sneaking around the house at night. I should watch her and see what she's doing. Okay. Should not let her see me. What if I just murder her? That would solve the problem. I might have to wait for nighttime, so let's wait some hours. I really did make this game a lot easier, thanks to alchemy. Okay. So she sneaks right out her front door. Got a couple guards here. It's not suspicious of her. It's also not at all suspicious to see my flame atronach flying through the air. I've seen Quillweave leaving meat outside Arvina Thelis' house. This should be what is attracting the mountain lions of town. I should confront Quillweave. Quillweave, you bitch!
Yes. What can I do for you?
I just saw you put meat there.
You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go skulking about. Fine.
If I was her and like someone came to me and accused me or suggested, hey, you might be doing something suspicious, I'd be like, no, I'm not doing anything suspicious. And then like the next day, I wouldn't do that suspicious thing. I'd lay low for a while.
Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about acrobatics I can teach you. Give it some thought.
No, I have a racial racial preference. Racial prejudice, that's the one. Racial P something. I'm gonna side with the elf.
So, did you follow her? She's behind it, isn't she?
This old lady's
Tell
kind
me
of
what you
crazy,
found out.
but at least she was correct.
I knew it! That swit.
That swit.
Oh, I'll get her. You just wait. Must have taken some fast talking to get her to confess. Maybe I can teach you a little bit more about how to talk to people. And of course, here's the payment for the contract. Thank you. Take care.
All right then. And I increased my speech. All right, now we'll go back to the Fighters Guild.
How are you?
Oh, very polite guards. And
How are you today?
Where is the...
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
Yes, it's true. I guess that's kind of nice. They do that same sort of thing in Skyrim, is that if some of your skills are high,
Today's
they will
your lucky day,
people
so
will
let's hear it.
remark on it. They've got a doggo here. I gotta find the head of the guild. I'd assume he'd be in here. This office. Where's this Azan fellow?
Hail.
Hail. It's a locked door. Azan.
Greetings to you.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
You look like a shrew. Where the hell is this guy?
Can I help you, brother?
Guess I'll just wait here for a little bit.
Hi there.
Whoa!
Lensilarum, Fighters Guild, through and through.
Not wearing a top. I respect it. And by that I mean I approve of your
I
perversion.
suppose I have a moment. What is it?
We're all talking
So you can
about
debase
the Emperor's murder.
and
We have
objectify
no emperor
yourself
and no heir.
for my benefit.
That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Go on.
What's the news from the other parts of
Hi.
Hi. Is that him?
Morning.
No. I've checked everywhere but this door. Will I get in trouble for picking it? Oh, here he is.
Good day.
Is it a good day? Is it? Contract.
Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels here in Anvil.
Lels? Did we talk to this Lels guy yesterday?
He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it.
Hired us to put a stop to it, eh?
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for... Take care of Lels.
Let me have a look at the Fighters Guild quest line. Fighters Guild.
Morning.
Let's
Captain
see.
Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it.
I hear you.
Good day.
Goodbye.
Hi there.
Quests. It's a handy quest progression flow chart. Interesting. Okay, so the quest that I want to do is actually quite far into the Fighters Guild quest line. So I guess we will not be really continuing that for now.
Yes?
What else can we do? What else is fun?
Greetings.
Maybe we should find something funny to do for a fun clip. That could be fun. What could be fun to do for that? Maybe I could lead like a terrifying monster to like a group of unwitting civilians. That could be funny. But what could I find and where? Let's keep exploring the Gold Coast. It's kind of interesting. Where's my... Here, okay, I'm gonna leave this creature here. And, we'll go out and we'll find something funny to look at. Are there any, like, nearby inns? Here's a lady on a horse. Can I get on that horse?
Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier.
Can I get on that horse? Can I?
Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Have the
Get
latest
down.
edition. Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
Alright, this is my horse now. Can I run her over? Whoops.
Somebody help! Come quickly! We've got a burglar!
We've got a burglar!
You violated the law.
Wait a minute.
The court of fire.
Somebody help, come quickly! We've got a burglar!
Your stolen
Oh,
goods
I can
are
help.
now forfeit.
Maybe I should have quick saved or something. Resist arrest.
Then pay with your blood.
You'll never catch me! I'll take this horse and be halfway to Hammerfell. I wonder how effective he'll be at chasing me on horseback.
This is a holdup.
Oh, okay. I'm also a criminal. This is a holdup.
We can play it that way if you like.
This lion man is trying to get me. I'm also being chased by a guard. Okay. Guard versus highwayman. Who comes out on top? Ow. Listen, Oh, are they gonna fight each other? No, they're both gonna fight me? Oh, come on. So the guard is upset because I broke the law, and the highwayman is upset because I'm not letting him rob me. Okay, well, things could get crazier. Here's an inn over here. This guard is faster at chasing me than the highwayman is. Trying to keep them following me because it could be funny. So I'm trying to not rush ahead too much. There's a mountain lion. There's also another inn down this way. If I get a mountain lion into the fight, what'll happen? Okay, this guard is kind of more concerned with chasing me for committing a crime. than the mountain lion trying to kill him. All right, let's see how much more of a merry band I can collect. Here's a guy down the road. Who or what is this person? A bandit? It is a bandit. Now, who are they attacking? They want me dead. Okay. So I've got a highwayman who wants to rob me, and I said no. I've got a guard who wants to arrest me, and I said no. I've got a cougar who wants to kill me, and effectively I said no. And we've got a bandit that I guess wants to rob me, and I am saying no. So now they are all following me. Wonder how many more I can get. I can kind of like comfortably keep ahead of them, I guess. Oh, Kvatch is right here. Bellator's Folly. This is a mine. Oh, another mountain lion showed up. Okay, so I've got now an Imperial Guard, 2 mountain lions, a highwayman, and a bandit. So I've got 5 followers, effectively. Let's lead them into this Kvatch camp. This Kvatch Kavamp, if you will.
Look out!
I want to stay angry. That anger keeps me going.
Alright, what happens in this camp now? Okay. Oops, sorry. Oops, out of my way. Okay. So we got 2 cougars, a guard, highwayman, bandit. This looks like some sort of a conjurer lady. Oh, they killed my horse. Damn. Well, they got one of the cougars. They got my horse. One of the civilians here died.
Do your worst. That's the best you can do.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Am I supposed to be impressed?
Am I supposed to be impressed? They got the other cougar. I'm kind of dying. Someone's been moided. They're now going after this bandit. Hey, did that guard die by any chance? He did die. Oh, so they did. I think they killed the. I think they killed that bandit. Where's the body, though? Bandit. I can't see. This highwayman is still trying to get me. What happened to... I'm trying to find that bandit's body. What happened to them? Well, this guy's not going to get me up here. I wonder who got the Imperial guard.
Never take me down.
I like that they both ran into this tent. I can't see what's happening. My acrobatics is high enough that I can now, like, practically jump over this tent.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Some sus things going on in that tent. Some real sus noises happening in there.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
It's getting more sus. It just started out as a highwayman trying to kill me.
Do your worst.
Let me grab this Imperial soldier's gear. Because it looks cool. Wait, did that guy die? He did die. I like that he's just like, he's on the bed and everything. What happened to the bandit? I want to see where the bandit went. Maybe the bandit fell over the cliff? It's the one thing I don't know what happened. I led like a whole party of like six things over here. 6 people.
Come on, run while there's still time.
Yeah, Kavach, whatever.
God's deed. Go. Set.
I'll this is a main quest. I'll worry about it later. I just want to run around and have fun for now. Let me have a look at this armor set. Legion. This is the armor set from like the cover of the game. It does look cool. I'm not a big fan of like the skirt, but I guess it's fine. The rest of the armor looks great. Well, so much for my horse. What time is it? Almost 10? Maybe I'll quit here and I'll go have like an early dinner, as I am rather hungry. This is a good armor set, yes sir. Not a bad armor set at all. Maybe the helmet's like a little silly, kind of being that it's a bit conical. Makes me think of like a Yeti head. But I love the look of I do, however, really like the look of this. This looks really cool. This makes the armor set look awesome. What sword is he holding? What sword is he holding? I think he's holding a silver longsword because it looks very engraved. Well, anyway, I'll quit here. Short stream today. I gotta prepare for work tomorrow, so yep, gonna go have my dinner, and yeah. So see you boys tomorrow for some Fortnite, and happy Star Wars Day, I guess.
He's the guy who's the talk of the town with the restless gun. Don't you bother to fool him around. Keeps the varmints on the run, boy. Keeps the varmints on the run. You may think he's a sleepy type guy, always takes his time. Soon I know you'll be changing your mind when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use a gun. He's He's the top of the West, always cool, he's the best. He keeps alive with his Colt 45. You won't bother to fool him around. When you've seen him, use a gun, boy. When you've seen him, use a gun. He's the top of the West, always cool, he's the best. He keeps alive with this Colt 45. Who's the guy who's riding to town in the prairie sun? You won't bother to fool him around. When you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've